Let's go to the chapter 2, the 80/20 principle. It's first found by the principle called the Pareto principle. The person named the Pareto, he realized that 80% of work, the effects, will be done by the 20% of work. He says that if you want to be productive in life, 80% of your accomplishments will come from 20% of the to-do list. And he says that filter your task to 20% and get achievements of 80%. So for example, normally 80% of value you get by doing a 20% of work, and 80% of problems you like 80% of work done by your team, like 80% of task completed by 20% of your team. What I mean to say is, in any company 80% of tasks will be completed by the team. So for example, a software, 80% of like problems we get by 20% of bugs. So totally what I mean to say is 80/20 principle is very important in our life to understand, whereas we achieve 80% of our task by doing a 20% of works, right? Think about your task. What are the tasks you are having? How to manage it? Like for example, you are having 10 tasks. You imagine, like, make it a prioritization. Sort out 2 tasks. Like 80%, 20% is nothing but 2 particular tasks. To 2 tasks you do, you get 80% of results. So if you are not finalizing what 20% you want to do, so you won't get good results, 80% of results. Like suppose example, I want to be a fitness person. So what I have to do first? What is the major 2 changes I have to do to become a fit? So for example, I want to go score a good marks. So what I have to do? What are the major areas where I have to concentrate, where I am good, where I am excellent, where I can get a good results? If you are in a marketing, 80% of your profits comes from the 20% of ads. What I mean to say, many people do advertisement. Why they do advertisement? They invest 20%, they get 80% of results. How 80/20 will affect your time management? So I'm not saying, once again, I'm not saying that 80/20, if you are sorting out 2 tasks and doing the 2 tasks is enough, but you have to implement your willpower, all the scientific ways what I have explained in the chapter 1. You have to implement those things, right? Now, the main thing what you have to understand is, the key is not to prioritize what's on your scheduled, but to schedule what your prioritizations. So don't prioritize. The key is not to prioritize. Don't make importance what are the things you are having in your life, but schedule yourself. What are the priorities in your life? What are the important things you are having? You plan it yourself. Don't plan what to do, like what are the things you have to do in your life, but plan your importance, plan your priorities, plan your important things. Then only schedule your important things. Then only you can use the time management effectively. Don't go on implementing, prioritizing what are the things you are having. So in a day I am doing so and so things. Out of this I am filtering. Don't do that. What importance you are having? What are the important tasks you are having? Sort out, find out, and schedule it. Then you can use a time management effectively. So for example, realize like 10 tasks I am having, you have to use in your life. You have to complete in a day. What are those 10 tasks? 3 are coming to the educational way, 4 on my work, and 3 some general. So out of these different categories, what we are going to sort out, 10 tasks to-do list we are having, you sort out 20%. Which are the most 2 important works where you have to do in a particular day, and write down those 2 important works and put your total willpower there only. Many people, they have issues in time management. They do 80% of work very more, which is not important, which is not having a priorities, and they lose their path from the goal. They won't get success, they get failures. So this is very important. How you are going to use your willpower, how you are going to prioritize the things, these are very important. So how to use the procrastination? Procrastination is nothing but postponing the things. Why we postpone the things? normally I want to do so and so thing. After some trials, I won't achieve it. I procrastinate it. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it day after tomorrow. I may do it like after 1 month. I'm having lots of time. This is nothing but procrastination. You are postponing your success. You are postponing your task. So using procrastination in our favor is very important. How to use in our favor? Start the 80%. Keep the 80% of task beside and take to 20% of task. Start with excitement. Don't drain your energy in 80% of task, but use your willpower in 20% of task. Ultimately, what happens when you use your willpower in the most priorities of the work? What happens? You are going to get a results up to 80%. Ultimately, what happens? You are going to get the Pareto principle, doing 20% of task, getting 80% of results. But the 20% of task is deciding is very important. What are those tasks? Are you getting 80% of results by doing those tasks? You are. So we are resisting patience. We are resisting our temptations. Before starting the 20% of work, what are the things you decided? You feel it. You started with the small, achieve it. After that, you prioritize the bigger task. Ultimately, what happens? You are bringing your actions, thoughts into the action, and those actions will bring the results by using the willpower in a proper way. So don't drain your willpower by you doing the task which is most important. First, take up the task which is very easy for you in the 20% area, complete it. You increase your motivational, you increase your self-confidence. Later on, you try to do the difficult task, putting the difficult task in the 20% prioritization, where you're going to use your willpower. Time management will set automatically. Once you do these type of techniques, once you implement this type of techniques, I'm making assure that work which can be done, which could be done in 3 days, you will complete in 1 day. The work which could be completed in 3 hours or 4 hours, you will complete in 1.5 hour. This is the effect of time management, how to use it effectively. Let's go to the chapter 3.